Hi everyone, on Sunday, April the 12th, after the Lord Mayor's Show, after a cracking 3 days at Aintree, we're off down to deepest Somerset to Wincanton on Sunday. A card rather blighted by pretty fast ground, small fields as a result. Wincanton, very sharp, right-handed, all about speed. One of the sharpest tracks in the country, particularly when the ground rides on top. We start off with our daily nap. Sponsored by Priced Up Bet, goes into 4 o'clock. It's the Bridals Care Home in Wincanton handicap hurdle, an extended 2 mile 5, a class 3 for 4-year-olds and upwards. 10.5 grand to the winner, good prize money, a disappointing turnout. Plenty of them have got a bit to prove, but I do think Nardaran remains with a bit of upside for Paul Nicholls, particularly with the yard now back in much better form. Paul's had 7 winners in the last fortnight, a 24% strike rate. Nardaran's not a bad sort, he's 3 from 9 over hurdles so far. I think it's fair to say he was running at a time mainly when the yard was quiet. Sort of January and March. He ran in a couple of races in the south at Sandown, and then last time at Kempton he did catch my eye under a pretty quiet ride from Cobden, only beaten 6 3/4 lengths and making his headway very wide into the straight, which is never a good idea round Kempton. He's over the same trip this afternoon. His marks eased a few pounds. He's become well treated quite quickly off 124, and these are definitely the ground conditions that he wants. I'm expecting Cobden to be a lot more positive this afternoon in what looks a very weak race for the money, it has to be said. Our value angle selection, sponsored by Priced Up Bet, is the Bruton Mares Handicap Chase, a 2 mile class 3 for 5-year-olds and upwards. Good prize money again, £13,200, and I think Queen's Gamble could be a different proposition here on better ground. Now, Harry Derham gone a bit quiet, Harry. I think that's the first time I've said that since he started training, really. 0 from 12 in the last fortnight, but most of the fancied runs have been running fine. He doesn't have a huge string for the summer months ahead, but Queen's Gamble's a really likeable mare. She was 3 from 6 over hurdles, where her best form was on decent ground, and then over fences she got off the mark in a swamp here on the 14th of February over this course and distance. Despite going for a real walk in the market, I think they were very worried about the ground, but she handled it well enough to see off the long odds on Bluey. Last time out at Doncaster, perhaps the run came a little bit soon, 14 days on, and also any run at Donny I'm willing to forgive. The ground's overwatered and loose there. They finish unconscious every single race that's run at that track, and I can forgive her getting beaten 17 lengths by the very enterprisingly ridden Mighty Bandit. It still wasn't a bad run. She's back to Wincanton. She gets a good surface for the first time this afternoon. Paul O'Brien knows her well. She loves this track. I think she'll take plenty of beating with a clean round of jumping. Best of luck on Sunday, everyone. Please do like and comment with your own fancies and thoughts underneath the YouTube video. Subscribe to the free channel if you haven't already, and do check out our sponsor, Priced Up Bet.